Notre Dame currently has a top 7 class in the 2024 cycle with pretty much the entire class filled out. Now, the Irish 2025 class is starting to come together, and it is already ranked 6th overall, so pushing for top 5 there. And in this video, we're going to focus on 3 key 2025 targets that will be on campus this weekend. And I mentioned 2024 recruiting is almost done. Well, there could be a big flip coming before National Signing Day. We'll hit on all that. Notre Dame fans, right now, hit that subscribe button. Look, we're almost to 20K. We need you to be a part of it. Notre Dame fans, hit subscribe, please. Thank you. Okay, let's bring on Mike Singer from BlueGold.com. Mike, big visit weekend in South Bend as Pitt comes to town. Let's take a look at these 25 targets on campus. We're going to talk about safety Ivan Taylor, edge Damian Shanklin, and wide receiver Derrick Meadows. Let's start with Ivan Taylor, number 102nd ranked player overall out of Winter Garden, Florida. Now, Notre Dame, heavy favorite, 97% on the recruiting prediction machine. Do they have a shot to shut this recruitment down this weekend?
Always give it a shot. 97% likelihood for Notre Dame. Just overall in the recruitment might be a little high. RPM's really liking my prediction that I logged. I believe it was back in August for him to land with the Fighting Irish. Son of Ike Taylor, by the way. So he's got some good football genes there. I do like Notre Dame here. I believe this will be his 3rd visit. He was in South Bend twice over the summer. Ivan Taylor back to campus this weekend. Can play corner or safety at the next level. He's a big-time talent and definitely a top 1 overall on the board for the Irish. So big visit this weekend.
All right, we'll see what happens there. Now, 2025 wide receiver Derrick Meadows, he's 103rd ranked overall. So we just had the 102nd ranked player overall and the 103rd ranked player overall. They're both going to be on campus this weekend, but Meadows is actually from Las Vegas. He goes to Bishop Gorman High School, and he is 6'5", 190, big-bodied wide receiver, could be a big piece to the offense. What's your read on where the Irish stand heading into this visit?
Yeah, I got a prediction in for him to land at Notre Dame as well. He and Ivan Taylor were, in my opinion, the top 2 overall players at Notre Dame's Irish Invasion camp back in early June. I remember seeing Meadows, and I was like, oh, wow. Like, he looks like a legit 6'5", 6'6", just like a big, long person, big, impressive player. I remember right after that camp texting Charles Power and be like, yo, you guys got to take a look at him. And he got a nice little bump number on 3's own rankings, got him up to a 4-star player, number 171 overall. So, his stock continues to improve. So Derrick Meadows, I like Notre Dame for him. Just seems like a really good fit for the Fighting Irish and a big return visit here, him getting up to campus this weekend.
Yeah, love that size and fit for Notre Dame if they can land him. Now, 2025 edge Damian Shanklin's going to be in town. Great pass rusher on 300 prospect out of Indianapolis. So how much of a priority is he early on in this recruitment?
Yeah, Notre Dame's got 3 defensive linemen overall, committed in this 25 class. And they just keep pressing on. Shanklin's definitely a top target for the Irish in this, high school junior cycle. His first visit to Notre Dame was for the USC game just a couple weeks ago.
Wow.
He's already back to campus. Taylor and Meadows are like, near 100% sure we're visiting. Shanklin's a little bit more on the maybe side, but we do expect him to make it in. And interestingly enough, our understanding is that it looks like a Notre Dame USC battle. So, Notre Dame beating USC in front of them, obviously that can only help getting them back to campus at the end of the month. That looks good for Notre Dame here. So, Shanklin will definitely continue to keep an eye on that one, but Ohio State stiffing around. If the Buckeyes offer, that's going to be a big deal to Shanklin. But I do like Notre Dame right now in that recruitment.
Well, if the Buckeyes do offer, at least they'll have an opportunity to have Shanklin on campus a few times before that comes. So maybe stem some of the tide of that momentum that's sure to follow if they do offer. All right. Now, I want to go back 2 weeks. We're going to go back to the 2024 class too. Nebraska tight end commitment, Carter Nelson, popped up in South Bend for a bit of a surprise visit. Now, he took his official visit to Notre Dame in June, and this was his 3rd trip to campus. So, Mike, how's Notre Dame's flip chances looking here as we're less than 2 months from December signing day? How's the start of college football season been for you guys? I know the games have been great, but you know what's not great? Finding last-minute tickets. Finding tickets before a game can sometimes be a nightmare, and do not let this be the way that your season goes. That's why I'm here to tell you about Game Time. It's the fast and easy way to buy tickets for all the big-time matchups. Game Time will get you to this year's biggest college football games with elite deals on last-minute tickets and the best price guarantee. Do not stress over getting into your team's favorite game, the biggest rivalry game of the year. There's only so many games you can go to, and you need to get these tickets at the best prices. Game Time is the place for last-minute ticket deals. Forget planning months in advance. Guys are terrible at that. Game Time has deals on tickets right up to the day of the event. Game Time, they have deals on tickets even after an hour after the game starts. It is the place to get last-minute ticket deals. Get exclusive flash deals on tickets on all sports and even concert events. So here's what we're going to do. Snag the tickets without stress with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code INSIDESCOOP for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and use code INSIDESCOOP for $20 off. Download Game Time today. Last minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed.
Yeah, it depends who you talk to, Josh. I think that Notre Dame's got, I don't know, maybe a 50-50 shot. I mean, he made it to campus for the USC game. The atmosphere was outstanding. Nebraska's not really a world beater right now on the field, but he's an in-state kid. His family, huge Nebraska fans. I've been saying, Josh, I think it might be like a heart versus mind thing. Does the heart want Notre Dame, but the mind says you're a big-time in-state kid, like go put on for for the state of Nebraska. It's going to be interesting, but from what he's told me, his father's told me, different sources are saying he's going to play his senior season, and then we'll kind of see what happens after that. So I would say maybe it's like a 50-50. My personal gut feeling right now is he probably stays in state, but we'll just have to see where it goes from here, Josh.
Yeah.
I mean,
and I will say, with these in-state recruitments, sometimes there's a lot of pressure on them to stay in state. So if you are going to flip, it makes sense to do it right at the end. I mean, why do it now when you're going to hear from all your friends, you're going to hear from family, you're going to hear from people at school? Hey, do it in December. School's out. December signing day is on the 20th. So we'll see. Notre Dame fans, keep an eye out on Carter Nelson. But Mike, thank you for dropping by the Inside Scoop, previewing an exciting weekend and a potential flip down the road. Appreciate you.
Anytime, Josh.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed that content, be sure to subscribe to the On3 Recruits channel. We have a new page dedicated only to recruiting. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now.